Good morning, my am babies. Today is, what is it? It's October 26th. It's a Monday, and I'm up and about getting ready to log into my laptop for work. But stay tuned. We're going to talk about something that we need to talk about. Okay? Mwah. Again, good morning, my babies. Welcome to my channel. I am just Mimi. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment below. Now today, or this morning, what I wanted to talk about, it was while as I was getting myself ready and mentally and physically prepared to go and do my job. It's self-work. Blooper already. Self-worth. When I say self-worth is when you know who you are, what your value is. I consider myself to be priceless. I know a lot of people, you can't be priceless. Yes, I'm priceless. I consider myself to be priceless, unique, and one of a kind. There's no other I am just Nene or Toya out there in the world. And I say this in a way not to offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings, but sometimes if you don't value what you're worth, nobody else is going to value you. My grandmother used to always tell me, baby, know your worth. Know your worth, baby, know your worth. Whether, it's, some people think their worth is in money, assets, or whatever, but I think my worth is what I have to offer as far as giving myself as a human. Paying attention to someone, especially if it's someone that really and truly, it's not about even in a relationship. It's just being human and caring for others. But what I'm going to get back into is self-care. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about self-care, and especially when it comes to self-care around the holidays. We are getting ready to start getting into our Thanksgiving, Christmas, and our New Year's holidays, and a lot of people go through things during the holidays. Like this year, we got a little special. We got a little extra guest outside, that she just don't want to seem to leave. That's causing a lot of people to not be financially stable, not being able to provide or do what they want. And as we get deeper into the holidays, especially Christmas, and people with young kids, they're gonna start feeling like they're not able to provide for their family because certain situations have happened to make it where they're not able to provide. And I want people to realize this is that also this is the season where depression starts hitting a lot of people without what's on top of what's going outside with old girl. So to make a long story short, sometimes you have to take and do a self-care, self-pamper, self-check of yourself. And this is not only just for women, but this is also for men. Sometimes you have to just isolate yourself, do something that you really like to do, or spend time with people that really mean a lot to you, and try to make sure you're straight. You can't be running around here doing everything for everybody else and not taking care of yourself. Self-care could be, you do a pamper day. This is the day that I do my nails, get my feet done, go get a massage with a mask on, of course. Maybe cook myself my favorite meal. Again, y'all, it's early in the morning when I'm shooting this, so I'm sorry if I'm yawning. Cook myself my favorite meal, sit back, let me watch one of my favorite movies, just relax. Let me make sure that this is okay, and that the body is okay, the soul, the spirit, and everything is okay. Now, I always tell my daughter, when she gets paid, instead of, don't always give all your money to the bill people. Save a little bit of something for yourself, where you can just go buy you maybe, I don't care, maybe a new makeup, maybe a new lippy, maybe a new set of earrings, something, just to show that you are thinking about yourself. Because you know, when bills come around, they come around every month. They always got their hand out, and then when you're paying them or they're paid, you're left with, you know, what you need to buy food, whatever. And when I say buy a little lippy or something, that just means that you know, pamper yourself. That might be your one little pamper thing. That maybe going to get you a smoothie at Smoothie King may be your one little thing that you may want to do. Who knows? But make your even if you have to do appointments virtual. I know I have Kaiser. I'm able to do my appointments virtual. I talk with my doctors, you know, and I make sure this is straight. This is straight. And once I know this is straight and this body is straight, I'm good. You know, because I'm starting to hear so many sad stories. And, you know, and like I said, the holiday is coming and everything. Everybody needs to know, do a self-check on yourself. It's very important. If you see someone that's around you or a family member or something and they just don't seem like themselves, take the time to make sure that they are okay. You know, be like, hey, how you doing? You know, pick up the phone. And again, I'm gonna say this, texting is okay, but when you hear somebody's voice, it's a totally different thing. You know, I could text you, I could tell you that I'm okay, but versus when you hear my voice is telling you something totally different. You know, you can hear it in the voice. Like when I call my mom sometimes and I can tell when she's not feeling good, I'm like, hey, you alright? And she's like, I'm okay. You know, I'm like, nah, you don't sound like yourself. And then finally she'll tell me and I'm not feeling good or something like that. So, you know, again, with these times that are getting ready to come up to be the holidays and everything, excuse me, I'm gonna need you guys to actually do a self-check list on yourself, because you can't be running around taking care of everybody else and not take care of yourself. That's the main thing. Now I'm gonna get up out of here and I'm gonna go ahead and get to this work. And remember, if did nobody tell you today that they love you, me, I'm just Nene. I'm gonna tell you that I love you, and